Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a quick little video involving some big news regarding Lews Therin in Season 3 of The Wheel of Time. Before I get into it, if you'd like to help the channel, make sure you give this video a like, and if you don't want to miss any Wheel of Time news, make sure you're subscribed. This video does mention a few moments from Book 4 of The Wheel of Time. So let's get into it. This week at Stockholm Comic Con, a fan and Twitter member at Robert Borgman12 asked actor Alexander Karim, who plays Lews Therin, about the upcoming season. And Karim answered that he was busy filming Gladiator 2, so he had to do his role as Lews Therin remotely. Karim then confirmed that he was specifically doing the voices inside Rand's head remotely. So this means a couple of things. First off, we likely won't see Lews Therin. He won't be having conversations with Rand visually, and we won't see him in any flashbacks from the Age of Legends, which could be slightly disappointing for anyone who is hoping to see that Eye of the World prologue in Season 3. Personally, I think something like that would be a better fit for later seasons. This also most likely rules out any chance of seeing the sealing of the boar. Personally, the Age of Legends is one of my favorite aspects of the story because so much of it in the books is left up to the reader's interpretation. So of course, I'll be a little bummed out not to see any moments including Lews Therin, but this does open the door for filming to touch on different aspects of that age if they feel like it. Rhuidean is absolutely going to happen this season, so we should be getting a big sequence that book fans are really looking forward to. This also leaves room for the discovery of the true power, which would be incredible, and maybe even the aftermath and the drilling of the boar. Or even in a general sense, the rise of the Forsaken. There's a ton of incredible moments, so I'm not too worried about a lack of Lews in this season. I don't think the show needs an Age of Legends cold open to really pop. I'll never turn that type of stuff down because I love it so much, but there is so much that needs covered this season that I'll survive without seeing more than just Rhuidean. There is also the question of what material the TV show is actually able to cover. The Wheel of Time Origins episodes never returned after Season 1, which has some people questioning if it's a rights issue. So I do want to keep that in mind when theorizing about what Age of Legends material is possible. Now, the next thing that I want to touch on is the fact that Karim mentioned he will be doing the voices in Rand's head. This in itself answers a lot of questions about how production intends to display Rand and his descent into madness. I thought we might see Rand seeing Lews Therin, like he was there speaking to him when he hears the voices, but it looks like he will only be hearing the voices with no visual cues. One of the questions I have is about the timing. I'm not sure if Rand hearing the voices will be something sprinkled in throughout the season, or if it's something we would close the season on. Something like a teaser to give us something to focus on for Season 4. But it's exciting to hear because it means we will start to see his character in one of his first major book arcs. Lews's voice is a link to Rand's past and another manifestation of madness. I'm expecting a powerful closing moment for Rand this season, but the moment he starts to hear the voices, it's basically a ticking clock, counting down to a moment Rand isn't prepared for, his inevitable fall into madness. I think Yasha Stradowski is going to do an incredible job, and I'm really looking forward to seeing him have a much bigger spotlight on him as a main focus moving forward. And honestly, it's just really good to get any news about Season 3. Personally, I think it's possible that Season 3 could air sooner than I initially thought. Maybe instead of the 2-year time gap, that things will get closer to 1.5 years. The main thing I'm waiting on is to see the official Wheel of Time social media accounts perk back up again and start posting again. I think if we see that happen soon, it's a pretty big sign season 3 is coming. And again, if you want to make sure that you don't miss out on news and coverage, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to boost this video, give it a like or share. That wraps things up, and I will see you back next time.